Fundamentals of Pedagogy by Lucian Green Professor Algorithm Forum 4. 31. I prepared to spiritually question a sentence with 15 questions against 10-20 reasonings for the sentence, after a student writer wrote on the topic. I did this by writing 10 reasonings per sentence. First, I wrote 10-20 reasonings. Second, I joined their corresponding area of study points to them. Third, I wrote a synthesis for these. In this way, I prepared to spiritually question 2 sentences with 15 questions each at a time against 50 reasonings for the 2 sentences, after a student writer wrote on the topic by writing 10 reasonings per sentence. 32. I prepared to sell each PhD sentence. I did this by writing 6 reasonings for each PhD sentence. First, I read the sentence. Second, I spiritually questioned the sentence with 15 questions. Third, I observed the 6 reasonings being given to each sentence. In this way, I prepared to sell each PhD sentence by writing 6 reasonings for each PhD sentence. 33. I prepared to be famous. I did this by finding out a sentence from the professor. First, I gave myself 5-10 reasoning as to find out sentences from the professor. Second, I wrote the tenure argument. Third, I wrote the secondary text argument. In this way, I prepared to be famous by finding out a sentence from the professor. 34. I prepared to offer reasoning training to students. I did this by stating that all university students feel smart because of the reasonings. First, I helped them to reasonings. Second, I helped them to write it. Third, I loved the editor. In this way, I prepared to offer reasoning training to students by stating that all university students feel smart because of the reasonings. 35. I prepared to spiritually write the program with 3 transformations and code comments by writing it well and writing it correct. I did this by programming the reasoning. First, I looked at the reasoning. Second, I helped it to be a reasoning. Third, I write a program for it. In this way, I prepared to spiritually write the program with 3 transformations and code comments by writing it well and writing it correct by programming the reasoning. 36. I prepared to give positive feedback to myself. I did this by collecting the high-quality comment after climbing. First, I climbed. Second, I collected the high-quality comment. Third, I ate some muesli. In this way, I prepared to give positive feedback to myself by collecting the high-quality comment after climbing. 37. I prepared to cheat fate. I did this by avoiding a confrontation from an attacking questioner. First, I avoided the confrontation. Second, I walked down the hallway. Third, I turned left. In this way, I prepared to cheat fate by avoiding a confrontation from an attacking questioner. 38. I prepared to help the article to be written. I did this by answering the question. First, I like Maharishi. Second, I answered the question. Third, I observed that you wrote you liked me as a friendly person. In this way, I prepared to help the article to be written by answering the question. 39. I prepared to verify the questioner's knowledge. I did this by asking the same questioner of the questioner that he asked me. First, I wrote down the questioner's question. Second, I copied the question and gave it back to the questioner. Third, I liked the question being answered. In this way, I prepared to verify the questioner's knowledge by asking the same questioner of the questioner that he asked me. 40. I prepared to think questions were intelligent. I did this by answering the questions of 2 hecklers, one at a time. First, I wrote about the questions. Second, I wrote about the answers. Third, I deduced the main connection between each question and answer pair. In this way, I prepared to think questions were intelligent by answering the questions of 2 hecklers, one at a time. 41. I prepared to re-ask the questions. I did this by recording the questions and answers. First, I wrote down the questioner's name. Second, I wrote down the questioner's address. Third, I rewarded the questioner. In this way, I prepared to re-ask the questions by recording the questions and answers. 42. I prepared to give the witness protectors a bonus. I did this by asking the same question of my questioner after answering it. First, I recorded the answers. Second, I recorded the details. Third, I recorded how it was logging. In this way, I prepared to give the witness protectors a bonus by asking the same question of my questioner after answering it.